Yeah, so moving on. Okay, can you remember your first day at school, Kinga?
Uh, yes, I remember. Um, I decided to join the Carolium because I heard such good opinion about this school.
All
And
right.
on my first day, I feel very happy about that. But I also feel scared that I didn't want deal with in this school. But yeah, I also recommended the school, and I'm happy that I finished.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay, Yulka S., can you mute your microphone, please? I don't want to do it for you. You can do it yourself. Yeah, thank you very much. That's lovely. Oh, actually, I was about to ask you the same question, so you can activate your microphone now.
Okay, so at the first day of school, I actually was really scared because I didn't know a single soul there because I was the first, I was from my village and I didn't actually knew anyone from Nysa. And it was a huge step for me because I joined the new society. But I met my friends, now my best friends, and I'm really happy about it because if I didn't go there, I wouldn't have my life like I have right now. So I was scared, really scared, and confused, but I made it through and
yeah.
Now it's okay.
All right, now it's okay. The only
it's all.
Yeah, thank you very much. Right. I must say that well, we've made it so far, and we're kind of putting up with the crisis and keeping our chins up, and that's a good thing. Would anybody else like to add something on this one, like first day at school and your memories from there?
Yes, I would like to add something.
Okay, go on, Ola.
I was the best student in my primary school, but it was in a small village and I have just 8 students in my class. So when I came to Carolinum, this school was huge and I was really scared. It was kind of traumatic experience, but when I met my first friends, because I didn't know anyone from the school, when I met first students and first teachers, I felt like in a family, and it's great because I'm from 2014 in the school, so
Oh, all right. Yeah. Thank you very good for sharing it with us. Okay. Now I've got another question that I would like to ask. Can you remember either the happiest or the worst moment at Carolinum, or the most troublesome moment? Maybe not the worst. Would Yulka C. like to say something?
Yes, I remember the happiest moment.
What is it?
So it was at the beginning of this school year, and I was having picnic with Nella and other classmates, and we were just sitting behind the school on the grass area. We had a blanket, some home-baked cupcakes and grapes, and we were just enjoying each other.
Oh, right. Each other's company, you mean? Yeah, I get it. I get it. Right. Ula, any thoughts?
So the best moment I've had in Carolinum was when we ordered with my friends pancakes to school, and we were eating it in class, and yeah, that was the best moment.
Sure, and which class was it? I mean, which subject were you meant to be studying at that point?
Math.
Oh, really?
But it was like a free lesson, so...
Sure, and didn't the teacher mind, or did the teacher join in?
No, he just asked if it was good.
And that was okay, apparently, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, lovely. Yeah, lovely. Thanks a lot. So we're moving on, and it's a tough question. The next one I've got for you. It goes a bit like this: if you could go back in time, would you have chosen a different school? Yeah, raise your hand if you want to say something, because everybody has had the turn so far. So I'm just looking for some volunteers. Okay, Michał, go on.
I wouldn't have chosen a different school if I could, because it was my only option to go. Since I fell in love with the library, and it was the only school I went to Dni Otwarte.
Oh, right, yeah, the open day.
The open day, and I really enjoyed it. And you know, I also think that the other schools are not for me and weren't for me, since my friends were going to Brzeg, and they are not happy that they've chosen the Brzeg. So I'm really happy, and I enjoy myself in Caroliną.
Okay, lovely. Thank you very much for what you have said. Would would anybody else like to say anything else? Okay, Ola, go on.
So I don't have to wonder about this because I actually chose the other school after the middle school, but it was just a 1 year. But now, in the hindsight, I think I wasted my time, and I've met very friendly and amazing people. However, being a student of Caroliną is completely different experience, and I wouldn't recommend the high school and.
Okay. Listen, Ola, I was really afraid to ask you this question because I don't want, any aggravation.
But I don't say the names, so.
Yeah. You didn't name any names, so I was hoping you weren't gonna do that. So yeah. That's all right. Yeah, we are in a safe place at this point. All right. So my final question for the day is, what's your favorite place at Caroliną? And I'm not saying in Caroliną because it doesn't have to be inside. It can possibly be some part of the school grounds or all the facilities that are around our school. Yeah, would any oh, gee, what's going on with me? Would anybody like to say something? Okay, Nella, go on.
Well, my favorite part of the school is the auditorium. It's just like this special place in Caroliną. It's like really famous from it, I think. And also the library, but I don't know, it's like really pretty.
It is.
It's well taken care of, and it's just like when you sit there, you can just, if you're bored of what the people are saying, you can just look up and admire the artistry and stuff. So I just think it's like a really nice place just to sit in and like look at everything, because there's just so much going on. Like every part of the room is covered in something, like some sculptures, like the little angels. I don't know. It's just like, it's so nice.
Yeah.
It's one of the reasons why I fell in love with this school.
So yeah, it didn't used to be as nice as it is now when I was a student of Caroliną. I'm really happy to say that, yeah, like Nella said, it's taken good care of, and well, what can I say? I'm also quite proud to be a teacher of the school. Yeah, what about your favorite places? Yeah, come on, others, just raise your hand and take your turn. Okay, Yulati, would you like to say something?
Yeah, sure. My favorite place in Caroliną must be geography class. You know, that class has its vibe. Like, I mean, there is a blackboard in just this one class, and of course there are some geography stuff, and you know, when you walk to that class, you feel that atmosphere that comes from Mr. Ksenia, and it's really like motivating and kind of mysterious, I think.
All right.
Yeah, it's really nice.
All right, and Michał would like to add something, so off you go.
Yeah, that class has this atmosphere also because of two stones which are used for stacking up the door. So
Yeah,
they were also almost stolen, so it has some value for us. You know.
What do you mean they were stolen?
Mr. Ksenia said that someone tried to steal it or threw it out to the bin, I guess.
Oh, right.
Something like that, but I don't know.
And he had to recover them, right? Or something.
Yeah, I think he stopped.
People from doing it.
Yeah, from picking it up. So
yeah,
it is safe now.
Oh, I can remember the story behind one of those big pieces of rock. That was part of our right Caroliński, and yeah, that was a really funny thing. So students were getting points for collecting as much of a certain type of rock as they could, and there was this group of students who didn't really excel in some other competitions, some other contests, but they managed to find this huge piece of rock, and they ended up winning, the class contest, which is the part of right Caroliński. So yeah, it's basically what I remember, or how I remember it, that happened. Okay, so would anyone else like to add anything before we move on? No? Okay, so thank you very much for your input. That was really valuable, and yeah, I hope people are going to appreciate what you have said and enjoy listening to your answers. Okay, so lovely.